to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing this really pretty look using the Friendcation palette using Just a Kiss, as you can see on my lids right here. I also used my Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauve to create this look. I love it. I'm obsessed with it because I just feel like it brings out Just a Kiss, like all of the shimmery shades that Just a Kiss has, like the pinky purpley shades. I love it. I'm obsessed, 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 and I think the Marvelous Mauve really brings it out and just makes it pop so much more. So if you guys like to see a tutorial using Just a Kiss and Marvelous Mauve, then please keep on watching. Alright, so we're going to be priming our eyelids with the MAC Prep and Prime. I don't know why I keep saying MAC Prep and Prime. Oh, because my older primer that I used was the MAC Prep and Prime 24 Extend Eye Base, but this is the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre as usual. For priming our lids, I'm going to be taking my Colourpop No Filter Loose Powder, and this is in the color Translucent. I just poured a little bit onto the cap, so I'm just going to take some from there. I am using my C233 Large Fluff. Just be setting the eye base. Okay, so we're going to start off by using my Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauve's eyeshadow palette. I'm going to start off by using the Morphe R37, and I'm going to be taking the shade Rosy right here, that second to lightest shade. I'm going to start applying that to the outer corners. I love all of the Dose of Colors like 5-pan shadow palettes. They're really good. Just starting off from the outer corner, and then whatever I have left I will blend into the inner corners. So next I'm going to be taking the Morphe M441, and I'm going to be going in with the shade, let's not blind you guys, Wishy Washy right here. I'm going to use that to blend out Rosy and as well as deepen up my outer corners. Go back in with my Morphe R37. I'm just going to blend out the harsh lines. I'm going to be taking my Morphe M504 with no product on it. I'm just going to blend out whatever I have on my lids right now. Next, I'm going to deepen up the outer corners. I'm going to be taking the Morphe M513. I'm going to be taking the shade Spaced Out right here. I'm going to slowly build the depth of of Spaced Out onto my outer corners. I'm going to go in with more of like a precise brush. This is the Bdellium Tools 776, kind of like the MAC 217. I'm going to go back with my Morphe M504 once more, and I'm just going to blend everything out. I'm going to go in with my Friendcation palette from Dose of Colors in the Katy and Desi collection. I'm going to be taking the color Necessary with my M504, and I'm just going to take a little bit to blend this out. And this will just like really soften up the shades. I'm just packing on the color Spaced Out as dramatic as I'd like. You can go as light as you'd like or as deep as you'd like, just depending on what your personal preference is or how smoky you'd like this look to be. I'm also going to go in with the deepest shade in this palette called Wine Stain. I don't know why I said Wine Satin. Wine Stain, the deepest color in here, the deepest berry color with the same Bdellium Tools. And I'm going to take a little bit and deepen up my outer corner even more. And you don't need to take the Wine Stain. You can just stop at Spaced Out, but I want to take a little bit to deepen this up. I did stop at, when I did do this look the first time, I stopped at the Spaced Out shade just because I thought it'd be deep enough, but I want to go with that extra mile today. I'm going to go back with my M504 with a little bit of Necessary. The star of this tutorial, I'm going to be taking Just a Kiss from the Friendcation palette with Desi and Katy and Dose of Colors. I'm going to apply this onto the areas where there's no shadow. I'm first going to be using my finger just because Just a Kiss packs on really pretty and more vibrant that way. So I have it on my finger and I'm just going to apply it, and it's just so pretty with this look, and it just like brings out the color even more. If you can already tell, I love Just a Kiss, and I feel like they should make this into a single shadow itself. And because Just a Kiss has a little bit of flecks of this like maroon-ish red color, it kind of looks so much prettier. It also looks really good paired with this, like the mauve tones as well. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's just so pretty. It looks so much better with like lashes and everything too. God, it's so pretty. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this Colourpop brush right here, just like a blending brush, and I'm just going to blend out Just a Kiss first. So once I blend out the shadow, just a little bit to get it going everywhere, and it's not like missing in some areas of my eyelid, I'm just going to go back with my finger. This is how the eyes look like right now. I don't know if you can see how pretty Just a Kiss is. Like, it's so shimmery. Like, I think my lights are actually doing this eyeshadow look justice. Like, it's my favorite look as of right now, and I want to like pair every single like different color I can find with Just a Kiss because it looks so good. Like, I was just like, I just needed to try this, and it's so pretty. So pretty. I might have to try with using the other Dose of Colors palettes, 5-pan palettes that I have, to see how Just a Kiss looks with them. It's just so pretty. Like, it's eye-catching. So we're now going to move on to the complexion. I'm going to be adding a little bit of highlighter to my face. This is the Marc Jacobs Coconut Gel Highlighter in Do You Dewdrops, or Do You actually. And I'm going to apply that with my Tarte buffing brush. This is like a very metallic, I haven't used this in a long time, so. This is so pretty, so dramatic. It's like a metallic highlighter. Some on the forehead. This is just whatever I have left over. My nose. Wow, I look like so glowy. Like a dewy dumpling, as Nambo would say. That's what I've been loving to use lately. I've pretty much done it for my past 2 videos, and whenever I do my makeup, I do this. I've been using my Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundations. I've been mixing shade 4 and number 6. Kind of using it as a very light layer of tinted moisturizer or a layer of tinted primer. It just makes my face and complexion makeup look so nice. I wish they had a lot more shades though. They are lacking in the shade department. Just mixing it with my Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. I've been loving revisiting my like face brushes, like applying foundation with the brush and then blending it with my beauty blender. I haven't done that in a long time, but I'm such like a brush person. I love buying brushes, so I thought, well, you're spending so much money on brushes, you might as well put them to use and not just have them sit there and collect dust like they've been doing. So I've just been revisiting my face brushes and applying them with brushes. I'm going to be taking my Morphe E4. This one actually like blends in my face makeup really nicely, like really minimal to no streaks at all. The reason why I don't like to use face brushes or buffing brushes that much is because like it leaves streaks, but I was like, whatever, I'm going to be using a beauty blender to buff everything out anyways and further blend it, so I might as well just use them, you know? Am I the only person that feels that way? Let me know down below. This is how I look after the Hello Happy foundation. Actually looks really good. It does give a really good coverage when applying it with the brush. The beauty blender kind of sucks up the product, so if you want it kind of to be medium to like full-ish coverage, you want to apply it with the brush instead. I'm going to go ahead and use my Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation. This is in the shade 320 Bisque Warm. I haven't used this foundation in a little bit because I've been loving my YSL. You guys know I love the Tint Idole as well, so I'm going to put that to use as well. And I just want to try how the Hello Happy looks with other foundations that I own as well. Alright, now I'm going to buff it out. Next, I'm just going to blend out my foundation with my Beauty Blender. I'm also going to spritz it a little bit with my Too Faced Hangover X to dampen it a little bit. Sitting out here and drying up. Just going to take whatever I have left over to further cover those little breakouts I have on my cheeks. So next, I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe E20 and I'm going to blend out this area right here. You always want to make sure that it just is very cohesive. And some NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger to cover all the darkness correct under the eyes. Just gonna go ahead and blend this out. All of my Colourpop No Filter Concealer is blended out, so now we're going to go ahead and bake with the No Filter powder to make sure that I don't have any creasing under my eyes because I don't want to set the creases. Go ahead and dust the powder off. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder with my Morphe E48. We're going to go ahead and add some color back into my face. I'm going to be taking my Benefit Cosmetics Cheek Parade and I'm going to be using Hoola. I kind of like crushed my mirror, so Hoola right here, and I typically use Hoola Light to contour my nose. I don't do that on camera because I'm not very good at it, so I don't want to be like, this is how you do it, and then it just looks weird. Use my Morphe M551 and just apply some bronzer. Then to contour, I'm going to be using my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Chisel to Perfection. I'm going to be mixing medium cocoa and dark cocoa together using the Morphe E4. I'm just going to go ahead and blend out my whole entire face using my Bedazzling Tools 959. I'm going to go ahead and carve out my contour with my Colourpop No Filter powder. Apply some lashes. I'm wearing my Baddie Sugarbaby lashes, and for the mascara I used my Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes, and I tight lined it as well as kind of smoked it on the bottom. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon in Bronzed Garnet. It's for green eyes to complement green eyes, but I still like how it looks. I'm going to go ahead and take this color right here, Wishy Washy, with my Morphe M432. And then I'm going to be taking a little bit of Spaced Out using the same Morphe brush. I'm just going to take a little bit and I'm going to stamp that really close to my lash line to make it look more fuller. And this just kind of like deepens it up for me. Taking the brush, dual-ended brush it comes with. I'll be taking my Friendcation palette and taking Necessary right here, and I'm just going to blend that out. So I'm going to go ahead and set my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Hourglass Arc Brow in Soft Brunette. Now we're going to apply some blush. I'm going to be taking my Tarte Color Wheel Amazonian Clay Blush Palette that I got, I think, 2 holidays back. I'm going to be taking the shade Icon right here. Just a little bit of, just a flush of color. That is really pretty. I really like that blush color actually. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and before I apply highlighter, I'm going to be taking my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Where's my brush? I'm going to be taking my Dose of Colors Powder Blush Brush, and I'm just going to kind of swirl it in all 3 of the shades just to get a little bit. And I'm just going to dust it over. Alright, so we're going to be applying some highlight. I'm going to mix a little bit of the Colourpop Lustre Dust in Strobe Glow, and as well as my NARS Fort de France highlighter. I'm just going to pour a little bit. A lot, actually. Alright, taking my Morphe R31. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my Too Faced Hangover RX. I'm like almost out. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to blend out this highlight a little bit more. Go ahead and set my face. Kind of camel spitting out a little bit. So I have come back. I just applied some mascara on my lower lashes. I'm using my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and we're going to be moving on to the lip products. I'm going to first line my lips. I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Artist Color Lip Pencil in Completely Sepia, whatever, just their like colored pencil looking lip liners. It's a little bit pinker than I liked when I purchased it. Like, I thought it would look kind of like this. It doesn't really look like the pencil to me, really. But I'm going to deepen it up using my I Love Study in Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Curvy. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick in a Mauve Story, and that's the lip I'll be using. Alright, so this is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and comment down below what videos or looks you'd like to see next from me, and I'll see you guys in my next one.